RushMoreRick. We're back with another reaction video. Gen Z is disturbingly freaky, featuring Tommy NFG. Let's tap in. Let's see what Cloud got for us today.
Gen Z is overly freaked out. Let me tell you why. Reason number one, social media. Now, if we're keeping it real, I think we all know how social media is overly freaked out. I mean, OF girls, the whorehouse, Miss Blue Waffles. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Like, brother, I swear every single time I click on my Instagram Explore page, all I see is butt cheeks. Like, literally, all over my screen. And it's like, okay, I get I'm a straight man and I don't even mind the booty cheeks. But at the same time, when I'm trying to lock in on some actual real things, I don't need to be getting hard. And the crazy part about it is that I be clicking on not interested every single time I see him too. Because usually it's like workout videos. That's how they get you. It's a girl.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That is how they get you right there. Start with the workout videos and then they navigate to the kitchen videos where they cooking food and they just got the subtlest of booty shorts on. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is nowadays, bro, but like social media platforms, they're not safe. Like IG, X, Twitter, however you know it, that's the only two that I really use. But it's like them shits aren't safe platforms. You can like he said, I see the occasional, you know what I'm saying, thirst trap, gym trap, kitchen trap. I hit not interested. And you know what Instagram does? We don't give a fuck if you interested or not, nigga. Look at this ass. Nigga, look at this. They're just pushing it down they're pushing it down your throat every single chance that they get. And like right now, I forgot TikTok too. It's even worse over there. Like even worse. Like it's hard. Like cause he said you got a lot going. Like you going on these platforms for a purpose, for a reason. I try to get on there and get off. You know what I'm saying? I gotta post clips. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, boost my engagement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just posting videos. I gotta go on different platforms and share my shit so I can grow my shit. But you find yourself doom scrolling. You find yourself, you know what I'm saying, just in this endless loop of ass and cheeks and beautiful, pretty women when you don't even want to be seeing that all the time. Y'all ever thought like the niggas back in the day when social media wasn't this popping, wasn't this buzzing, wasn't this advanced? Niggas wasn't seeing this. Niggas weren't bombarded with this every single day. Like you literally go on social media and you're seeing bad bitches thrown in your face every day, non-consensually. Like you don't even got it. You don't even have to make that your main thing that you're interacting with on your algorithm. They're going to shove it in your face anyway.
Girl just showing her workout routine, even though, you feel me, she has the tightest booty shorts she could have on possibly to man, but she's just doing it to teach the girlies and totally not to show off her body. And at the same time, I'm not finna hate, but at the same time, why can't I just get a funny motivational video or a sports video or even just an animal video? Why does everything have to be ass? Like every single time I click not interested, it just recommends it more. Like what's the point of making not
bro,
interested,
I'm telling you,
if you're still finna show me stuff that I'm not interested in? And see, they do it in a creative way too, because if you click not interested on a gym video, okay, they won't show you a gym video no more. But instead, they'll show you a video of a girl clapping her cheeks while she's cooking some food. Like it's literally like they're trying to make me a gooner. My meat needs a break. And I already know what y'all finna say in the comment sections.
But the Cloud, IG just recommends you what you search up on your phone.
Yes, I know that. But at the same time, they should probably stop doing that too. Because even though I get it's probably my problem because I be looking up some crazy stuff. I wonder if I look up gay porn, will they start showing me a lot of gay porn?
What the hell are you on about?
And I haven't even got to the worst one yet, Twitter. Oh my God, yo, PTSD already. Brother, I can never scroll on Twitter in public because whenever I get on that app, for some reason, the first thing I see is just booty cheeks or some big booty girl just getting clapped. I don't even get on Twitter for that type of activity.
Look, now everybody be saying that they see that. If you're Twitter, like if you're just casually scrolling on your activity feed, like your recommended posts, I don't know about y'all, but my shit ain't that freaky to the point where I'm just seeing cheeks. Like you gotta actually go search that shit, and there's systems in place on Twitter. Like I do mine, you know what I'm saying? You turn that shit off. Like you gotta go into the browser and actually, you know what I'm saying, you can turn off so shit like that don't pop up, so you can keep your mind on the straight and narrow path. We're all like if you're trying, we're trying, you know what I'm saying? But I don't get how niggas be saying that they're just randomly just seeing like cheeks getting clapped, just regularly scrolling. These could be the pages that you follow. That's the only logical way that makes sense, where that shit is just popping up. Y'all niggas need to cleanse y'all phones. All we all do. Some of us more than others though. I will say that.
The only thing that I like on my feeds is sports memes or just funny streamer clips.
There's nothing.
So why am I seeing Tiana Trump globble up 6 niggas in a row? My
Because you're
reputation in the
following
streets
that.
is failing because of y'all, man. Like, they genuinely need to make a not safe for work button that actually works on the platform. Because as soon as I leave the house, I will turn that shit on immediately. But social media isn't the only reason why this generation is so freaky. The other reason is because we just refuse to wear clothes nowadays. Like, brother, I genuinely think that if there was a law that said you didn't have to wear clothes no more, half of the population would just walk out with their dicks and balls just swinging everywhere and the pussy lips just roaming free. It's like y'all want to let your booty cheeks just freely flap around in the wind, especially when it's a place like the gym. Like, I know this has been a popular dialogue in the past couple of years, and in my opinion, I feel like men shouldn't have a say in what women wear in general unless it's your girl. But at the same time, I feel like in certain places, there needs to be some decency, bro. And in general, I feel like gyms should have a dress code, because some of y'all women just be pulling.
I feel like gyms do have a dress code. I'm an active gym goer. I go to the gym more times than not. I'm seeing people more times than not in the gym. My whole thing about it is I don't really see anything wrong with gym attire. What everybody's wearing nowadays, like, you can't complain about it. The only thing that I think that we have to blame men a little bit. And no, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not pandering. I'm not being a pick me. No. If you're going to, and this is not even just for men, it's men and women. If you're going to the gym, you're there to focus on yourself. If you're not there to focus on yourself and you got ulterior motives, then one, why are you going to the gym to just like be a creep? Be a weird. There's so many other places you can meet. I'm not saying you can't meet nobody at the gym, but if your sole purpose of going to the gym is to like look at women or look at men and creep on the opposite sex while they're actually there working out, what they're wearing should not even matter to you. Obviously, it's impossible to not notice what other people are wearing. Like, in between sets, you're going to people's, like, your eyes are going to wander. It happens. But at the same time, if your eyes are wandering so hard to the point where you're passing judgment with your eyes about why are they wearing that? Like, ew, why her booty shorts so tight? Why her leggings the same skin color as her body? She looked naked. Why he got gray sweatpants on with no drawers? It's print, like, why are we worried about what the next person is wearing so bad to the point where we're ignoring the main reason why we're at the gym? We're here to work on ourselves. That let the main thing be the main thing. What other people got going on should not concern you. It shouldn't. Are you going to buy them new clothes? No, you're not. So why the fuck does it matter? You go to the gym to get your shit on, like get your shit done, and you get the fuck out. What other people wearing is what other people are wearing. If you feel a way, it's not on you. It's up to, like, some people, they don't feel no way about wearing certain shit in the gym. They don't. Would you wear it? No, but that's you. You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on ourselves. We got to get back to doing that, because the moment we get back to focusing on ourselves, none of this shit won't even matter. I promise you.
Up in some of the craziest clothing to work out in, period. Like, baby girl, I get that you want to work out in comfortable clothing and even showing off your body. I understand that shit. If you work for that shit, you get the right to show it off. But at the same time, why are you walking in with a thong and bra? I'm not even one of those type of guys that cares about that shit. But at the same time, it's crossing a line of respect. Like, please, let's just have some decency at the gym. You never know who's there. And then don't get me started about these poster girl or see-through dresses. My brother in Christ, the CIA is up 100. Like, look how tiny this poster girl dress is, bro. How do you feel comfortable walking out with that on your body? At the same time, again, don't get me lying, the straight man in me is not complaining, because y'all do be eating up in these dresses, and I actually like to see it. I don't think anything is crazily wrong with it. If you're at a club, or you're doing a try-on haul, or you're anywhere where it's required to be 18 plus, but if you're in public at the fucking grocery store, how dare you? Like, again, kids can see you. Do people just not care about the children no more? That's just not decency, bro. Imagine if men just walked around in our drawers with our meat prints just showing, bro. We would be kicked out of this establishment. And then don't even get me started with these see-through dresses, bro. Like, y'all just be wanting to be called whores. Because again, a see-through dress isn't bad if you have something under it, but if the only thing you have under it is 2 titty covers and a thong, baby girl, what are you doing? At the same time, I don't really care about what women wear. I just don't like it when y'all are exposing your bodies when kids can be present. It'll be the same way.
And that's one thing that is a little weird to me. Obviously, wear what you want, but at the same time, let's have the common decency. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's have the common decency. If we're going to the grocery store, let's not tweak. We don't have to pull up to Target. We don't have to pull up to Aldi. We don't have to pull up to Kroger like we're at the Met Gala. You know what I'm saying? There's a such thing as socially acceptable outfits. And I'm not saying don't dress to society standards. Dress how you want to dress, but at the same time, there needs to be a level of modesty in places where, like he said, you're not amongst just people, your peers, your age. There's children. There's young people who are looking at you. Who, you know what I'm saying, they can't help but look at you because, you know what I'm saying, you got titties popping out. Barely nipples fat as shit, barely got them covered. You know what I'm saying? Like let's have a level of modesty. You know what I'm saying? Dress like you would dress if your child was around you in that type of environment. I get what he's saying. I almost said L take, almost. I'm not gonna lie, because like we can't be worrying about what's on other people's bodies, but he did bring up a good point. You know what I'm saying? In certain areas, you just have to dress where it's socially acceptable, where there's a level of modesty that ain't gonna have people looking at you like you fresh off a Brazzers shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Niggas went around showing off their print everywhere. That would just be weird. Something that's also weird though is how unfaithful this generation is. Amen. Brother, cheating is so normalized now that when I hear that somebody cheated around my area, I don't even care no more. It's just like, okay, damn shit, the sky is blue. I mean, like, bro, I remember a time where cheating was considered scandalous. Like, if you was a known cheater, people thought you was a terrible human being. You would be an outcast in the community. Would be calling you witches and heathens. Damn near made you register as a sex offender. I'm not gonna lie, it got wicked. Like, I remember when Tiger Woods got caught cheating, they damn near tried to ruin his whole career. But nowadays, people like Jackson Dart can cheat on his girlfriend, make it publicly known, and still get praised for it. Shit is truly backwards. Like, I guarantee if Travis Hunter cheated on his wife Leanna and people found out about it,
that'd be the one instance where the whole America, like you would never see nothing like it. The whole America would be rooting for a black man to cheat on his woman. I don't know why the world hate that woman so well. I get some of it, but some of it I just feel forced. But if that nigga Travis was to come out and the story was to come out that he cheated on Leanna Lene, I guarantee I don't think not one person would be mad at this nigga. Not one person. They would be rooting. They would say, "Yay, do it again." Yay, do it again.
Will be treating him like a god. Niggas will be turning that day into a holiday. They might even throw some shit on the grill. And nowadays you got couples who both cheat on each other religiously. They don't even care no more. Like, I remember this couple in high school that used to cheat on each other religiously all the time. They would break up every other week, but then get back together and make an Instagram post talking about we're locked in for life. Like, brother, didn't I just see you hook up with this random girl at this party? Niggas entering the party talking about where the hoes at. Brother, you have a girlfriend. And the last thing I want to talk about, section number 4, is toys. And I'm not talking about Legos, my nigga. I'm talking about roses. Like, some of y'all women be using these fully mechanical hardware technology rose toys that be having 2 twin turbo twisters that be twisting up your clit. Like, do you never want to be satisfied by a man again? Is that what it is? Are we not good enough? You over here using the Rose Toy Deluxe twin turbo double deluxe 3000 booster mechanical quack 3000. You using some shit that I can't even say in a full sentence. Y'all be using that every single day and then wonder why a man can't satisfy.
If you're using that every single, I understand every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Sis, get your rocks off. You know what I'm saying? One thing I'm starting to realize that women are really no different than men. They're different than men, but when it comes to certain things, and we both know what we're talking about, they're no different than men. You know what I'm saying? Men have urges, women have urges. Some may say women's urges are stronger. I don't understand how, because they're able to mask it so well. Like, I'm saying, a woman could not be touched for 2 to 3 months, but them motherfuckers is walking around here, now I'm saying, cooch on hard. You wouldn't even know. They're just normal. They can mask it well. Men, you know what I'm saying, you can tell when we not in the right headspace if we ain't doing what we need to do. And when we need to do it, you know what I'm saying? We're not in the right headspace. We different in those aspects, but at the same time, if you're doing that every day, you know what I'm saying? Every day, you got too much free time on your hands. You need to be working on something. You need to be working on yourself. You need to be in that gym. You need to be, you know what I'm saying, at that job, that job. You need to be there. There's no reason for you to be, you know what I'm saying, in the garden playing with roses every day. Every day? No. Damn.
By y'all.
You
Brother,
pay the
we can't
Wi-Fi or
compete.
what?
How am I supposed to compete against a robot? Think about that. And y'all can say I'm hating, but honestly, yes, I am. I'm offended. I gotta go extra hard just to keep up. What are we talking about? And the thing that irks me the most is that if a man used something like this, y'all would be looking at him like he's a Diddy disciple. Like, how can y'all use a Rose toy, but we can't use our Gok Super Soaker 3000 with Ultra Hand Twister ability? Like, I remember I linked with this girl one time, and I walked into her room, and I just seen a Rose toy out in the open. So I asked her, like, yo, what is that about? And as soon as I mentioned it, her whole face lit up, and she started describing how it works and how many times she uses it, and she even showed me a drawer full of her other toys. What the f***? And then after that, she had the audacity to ask what we finna do. Brother, pray. I'm not finna compete against 6 machines. You got me all the way fucked up. But to round this up, because I ran out of time, Gen Z is freaked out. Let's make a change. All right, I'm done yapping. Now it's Tommy's turn.
We thought it was bad already for us with all the stuff we had access to when we were young, but for a lot of us, at least we passed our childhood innocence ages before it became this rampant. I truly feel bad for kids now because the algorithms have only gotten smarter at it, and clearly this great gooner wave in the long term is gonna affect them. The average age nowadays for a kid to see corn already is 12 years old. There's some people who say they saw it even younger, like 9 or 10. I knew it was getting bad when people started trading drives of corn between each other. Most of you—
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 12. I'm not shocked by 12. Like I see 12 is like you get around that 8. What grade are you in when you 12? Cause you start high school at 14, 15. So I mean 13, 14 you're in 8th grade. 12, 13 you're in 7th grade. So basically around middle school, exactly. So that's not surprising to me. But I will say, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak from personal experience. I started way younger than that. My family won't fucking they bring this up every chance to embarrass me. But when I was young, I found a nudie book from one of my, I don't know if it was my stepdad. I don't know who it was, but one of the men in my family had a nudie book. I found it, didn't even know what it was, but guess what? I carried that shit on me with pride. You know what I'm saying? From a young age, and I'm not proud of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just going to show you that. Not even today, but when I was younger, because I'm 25 now, but even when I was younger, you were more susceptible to just casually bumping into some crazy internet shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a crazy thing. It is a crazy thing because it's not supposed to be normal. It's not. But it just goes to show that young men especially we're more prone to seeing some shit that like just change our brain, change our minds forever at a young age.
You probably know already, but there's discords that are purely meant as gooner caves. Like, they'll have collections of every girl you can think of. Some you probably didn't even know that was on that type of timing. I've surprisingly learned a lot of celebs have OFs that I probably was better off not knowing have them. Wait, not because of the discords or anything. I never been in one of those, but because of me researching for this video. Like, did y'all know DJ Khaled has one? Good thing is he only posted motivational quotes and he quit it. They also advertise these discords, of course, on TikTok. Some of them even end up being a monthly subscription cost. So at the end of the day, it's basically the same thing as paying for an OF. The amount of down bad—
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's too much free shit on the internet. Like if I was to hear any of my friends, like if my friends are paying, if you're paying for something that you can find that shit free anywhere. It may not be exactly what I think that's why people pay, because they want to see the exact thing. They want to see like that specific person they have an interest in, but at the same time, it's so much free shit on the internet. Why are you paying for that? The only way I can see justify paying for that is if you're paying for a real experience. And some niggas don't even like that. Me, I don't give a fuck. If you so down bad on your luck that you gotta go out there and pay for it, like this, assuming that you're safe, you're doing it the safe way, go ahead, by all means, go pay for it. But if you're paying to see something mobile, to see something digital, that's a little, you're too deep in. That's where we revisit that. You got too much free time. I'm pretty sure that money could have went to something that helps you. You know what I'm saying? You dropping $20 to $30 on an OF. That $20 to $30 could gym membership. $20 to $30, go eat some food. My nigga, go to the bar, go get you a few drinks, go talk to some people. Go play pool. There's so many things you can do. $20 to $30, motherfucker, that you go get you some wings and a daiquiri and go watch you a fucking movie. There's so many things you could do, but y'all donating free money to these women on these platforms for nothing. You can go see that shit. I promise you could go see that shit for cheaper in real life, in real time. You just gotta go outside. You gotta get off these websites where, you know what I'm saying, niggas is just, y'all letting these women run scams on y'all. Literally running scams on y'all. Why are you paying for something that you can see for free? Why?
You have to be to pay a subscription for a Discord with gooning content. They could probably just
That's
find the links
insane.
online if they wanted to for free. It's also gonna start getting really scary when deepfakes and AI become easier to make. They're already easy enough, but imagine in 10 years. They'll probably have an accessible app where you put someone's face and you can pick whatever you want them doing. This is the one thing even the government was scared of. They passed a law this year to combat it. Rare glimpse of the US government actually doing something efficient. Back in 2023, there was already 95,000 deepfake videos made in 1 year. If the law is implemented right, then there shouldn't be any more, but imagine they don't implement it correctly. The numbers are gonna 10x every year more and more. Also, I know Cloud said he doesn't want to talk about it, but like these OF girls' ability to adapt to any new environment is insane. They immediately saw streaming on the come up and attached to it like a parasite. Anytime a streamer announces they're doing an e-date, they run randomly out their corner to be front and center. I don't even know who the audience is for these e-dates. It's kind of fallen off as of recent, but I think it's simply bored kids ready to use their mom's credit card to buy their OF for whichever girl they think looks best. As a grown man, I can't sit and watch through one of these streamers talk to one of these OF girls. Twitch used to be making so much money from these girls that just to prevent their gooner fans from potentially not watching them, they banned the word simp from being said a while ago. Like as a streamer, you could be banned for saying someone was a simp. They removed it after getting a bunch of backlash, but that was definitely something. Anyways, that's all I got. Make sure y'all check me out on everything. I had to hop on this video real quick. Shout out to
All right, well, that seems to be the gist, you know what I'm saying? I agree. Like, I don't think it's Gen Z. I just think today's society is overly freaky. Everything is sexualized. And it's like people aren't even, it's like they're not seeing it. We're becoming so normalized to the lack of clothing, the lack of modesty, the lack of exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we used to, you know what I'm saying, you talking to a person, you have that curiosity, that drive to see what everybody's not seeing. Nowadays, motherfucker, pay $10.99, pay $5.99. You seeing what the next man can see for that same price right there. You ain't even got to put in no effort. But that's the video. It's your boy RushMoreRick. Make sure you get make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you miss nada. I'm posting. We in the grind stage right now. I need y'all to help me. And y'all doing a fan-fucking-tabulous job. So as long as y'all do your job, I'm going to do mine. And I'm going to pump these reactions out. Thank you. We out of here. Peace.